Good afternoon. Yes, sir. I just wanted somebody here in case, because the last time I had to do this, things kind of blew up and I had to call you after the fact.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that everything's as clean as it can be.
Okay. So they have 10 days from today then?
No.
No?
That was 10 days for me to serve it. So we've got the judgment in the court.
Okay.
And this is my right to set them out. That says that if I don't serve it 10 days from here, I have to start over.
Okay.
And that's my understanding.
Okay.
And my understanding is when we get here, we give them a few minutes to get whatever they want, and then they need to leave the property, and then we set their stuff out at the curb. Now, if they want to stand at the curb and collect as they want, that's fine.
Okay.
But the last time I had somebody, I had all kinds of problems letting them inside, so I've decided I really don't want to do that. And to clarify, I don't know if it's still the law or not, but I am a CCW holder and I am carrying.
Okay.
Just so that you know.
Okay. Oh, let me go see if somebody's... I don't even know if they're home or not.
Yeah, I know. And if not, then I can go in, but... I don't know. Might get in there and might find.
Kicked in before?
I have the feeling that there was some domestic violence going on. Yep.
It's locked, but it's... Do you have a key?
Yeah. I mean, they might have taken their stuff and left.
They
but
may have already left. When were they
but-
served?
Last Friday, maybe?
Yeah. You guys got this through the court. You guys are supposed to be out tomorrow. Oh, it looks like it's today.
14.
Huh?
No. That's the day that my writ expires. I could have come here last Sunday and done this.
It was 10 days from when you were served.
And I got it on the 5th.
Okay.
10 days is the deadline for me.
15th, not today.
Okay.
It's 2 days from now.
And you
So-
said the evening, so I'm just confused.
Hey,
I'm
bud.
waiting on somebody with this truck
Yeah,
right
we're in the
now.
process of getting this. You said the evening, it's not even.
I can go get my paper right now.
I got text messages. You said the evening, so.
Well, there's no sign of anything moved.
Well, because
and,
I'm waiting on the truck. We're moving
Okay.
right now. I ain't got to
Well,
explain nothing. It's on the way. I told you.
Okay.
This. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be cool about it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well,
'Cause that's ridiculous. You said this evening. That's why I'm getting it out right now. Waiting on the truck to be here. So, it's not even
How
5
long-
o'clock.
when is it supposed to be here?
Eventually, it's at 5 o'clock, so I'm waiting on them. It's my family member.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
hey,
no,
Diamond,
wait.
hey.
Bro, because I'm not going to be cool about this. There's no reason for me to be cool about this.
Okay.
I can't even explain it to you, but there's no reason for me to be cool about shit.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to make this as smooth as possible. I
Oh,
know it's not. It's not.
It's
a
going smooth. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not going to make a phone call.
I know it's not an ideal situation. I
I'm not
get.
making a phone call. I got a 4-year-old daughter. You can wait the little 2 hours. I don't care.
I'm not saying anybody's lying either.
Said I ain't getting out of here before I get my shit out of here. I know that. And I ain't got to prove nothing. He said the 14th is the 13th. Don't come here. Don't try to pull up with the police. You said
No.
the 14th when your writ was up. So I was going to get the shit out tonight.
No,
You told me
the writ
that-
is the deadline for me to serve it. I could have come last Sunday when I received it and served it then, legally.
Like I said, I'm not leaving until my shit's out of here.
I don't have a check.
According to this, if you don't leave now, he's supposed to arrest you.
Do it.
That's court order.
Arrest me. Do it. Come on. Bro, I'm
I'm
not
ju-
the
I'm
one.
ju-
I'm not
I'm
the
just
one, Evan.
I'm just telling you the
You're a
rules.
racist.
Just saying, you literally, it clearly says Saturday the 14th.
You're a racist, bro.
I don't need to deal
Yeah,
with
can I see
that.
my phone? Because I'm trust and believe.
Go ahead.
You ain't doing shit till I get my shit out of here. Flat out. You said the 14th, it's fucking the 13th, not even
No,
6 o'clock.
I told
You
you.
just got off
I
work 2 hours
No,
ago.
bro, I'm not dealing with the shit. I've
If
been fucking work. I'm telling you what, bro. It'll be all bad today. I don't give a fuck. 'Cause I'm telling you what.
I
I'll
knew
go to jail
we had
about
to
it.
be out today, I would have my shit
I'll
out,
go
but
to
that's
jail
not
about
what
it.
he said.
Trust and believe I'll go to jail about it. I'm
I got my
you don't
daughter
scare
in
me,
there.
bro.
I'm not doing that.
You don't scare me. Oh yeah, that's your best option. Call the police because you wasn't having me out today. Don't tell me tomorrow and think I'm gonna get out when the fucking thing. I'm not worried about nothing.
If that was the case, I would have had my shit out. You didn't say the
Yeah, motherfucker.
13th.
You say the 14th. I'm getting my shit out right now. I mean, you're none of that. Hey, Dad, I need you to come down to our house. I'm telling you what, bro, I'm gonna go to jail about this shit. This motherfucker over here trying to tell us to get the fuck out today. He said tomorrow on the 14th of the fucking evening, I'm in the process of getting my fucking shit out. And I'm telling you what, bro, I'm not going nowhere. They're gonna have to put it in there.
You got 2 days. You have 10 from that day
It's alright, Dad.
before
Don't
you
worry
get to
about
start
it.
over.
Don't even worry about it.
Correct.
So
That's my understanding. Now,
Okay. I don't know-
I'm,
I don't
I'm
know
being
about
I'm being
that.
extra sure because the
I
order.
leave the evening of the night and then come here a day before. I have a 4-year-old daughter.
we're
I'm not
figuring
dealing
this
with
out,
shit.
damn.
I'm not. I figured it out. I'm doing what the fuck I was
Then
told
he
to
shouldn't
do.
have said
Okay,
Don't
but
come here a day early doing this.
we're here. I
I'm
can't.
telling you what, bro.
can't
I'll give you
do-
the action warrant. I'll go put
Let's
some
see, the
people on
order
it.
was on the 4th.
We don't have to do. Yeah.
You're gonna have to call Morgan. I had court on the
Yeah,
4th. I'm not the
Okay,
one,
so
bro.
the official order was the 4th.
Like I said,
This is their stamp date.
Right. So
I
when
don't
they
know
were
for
served.
positive which date, but I'm assuming it's this date. But
sit here and tell me
but
the
my
14th.
understanding is,
That's what came
and
out of
as
your
I
mouth.
told
That's when
them,
you texted me.
as soon as I receive
Like
my
I said,
copy,
as soon as
they're
you received
served
it, you tried to
first.
say the 14th.
Then when I receive my copy, I then can at any time show up after that within that 10 days.
Within the
in-
agreement that we
in
made,
order
but you said the
to
14th.
set them out.
Is today the 14th?
And then-
Because it's not. No, it's the 14th. Like I said,
the problem-
evening of the
the-
14th. What is this?
Just,
I
just
said-
talk to me because it's
10
not
days
gonna, you're
from
not
I
gonna get
know,
everything.
I know. I'm
Excuse me.
sorry.
Can anybody do
So,
math? Because what's 10 plus 4? Is that not the 14th? 10 days from when we received it?
so what I told them
Like I said,
was
it
that
says 10 days from when we received
once I
it.
received this,
Come on, now.
if they were out, keys returned to me, clean, everything by today, I would not sue them for the remainder of the ballots.
Okay.
That was my
Are
promise.
you, is there able to come tomorrow so they
No,
can have a
I
chance?
have to work all
I
day
got 3
tomorrow.
more tenants willing to write statements on you.
I have to be up at
I'm not
like
worried about nothing.
7 a.m. And so,
I'm gonna go
You won't
for
be-
this, 'cause I gotta
you'll be
move this
working
shit.
all
They
day
gonna
tomorrow.
think
yeah, yeah.
They can't have their stuff out tonight, and then you can
No,
check tomorrow.
no. I am tired of making agreements with them and then breaking them and twisting my words. I'm done with that.
Hey, are you still
All
at
right,
work?
well, let me look at this. If
Okay.
you want to go wait over there, while I'm gonna call.
You're
my
gonna. I know. I figured you'd have to confer with the supervisor exactly how. Understood. Been through this once or twice before.
That's the whole thing. They're kind of heavy.
You can set them down. I'm sorry. Hello.
Very smart idea.
I'm getting my shit out right now. I don't want to hear shit in the truck on the way out. I gotta explain shit. Fucking slumlord. Go look in the inside the house. I guarantee nobody paid more than 400 fucking ceiling fucking crack. Fucking they replaced the window on fucking January 9 week. What you gonna talk? Tell us fucking tomorrow and fucking try to come here today. See the rip. Looks like the 4th or like the day after. Yeah, it was the 5th, or the next day, because they came
See, what I told them was that if they were out by today, I would not sue them. But the writ allowed me to put them out Sunday.
I just had to fucking start a new job. I've been fucking walking the fucking work. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just like cutting into you.
No, they're.
Oh, like that creases on the creases.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing shit. I'm not
I think she might have been one of the officers here a couple of years ago, but I could be wrong.
like I said,
Because there was 2 or 3 that time.
clear our shit out. I said, don't just shut the fuck up. And they saying shit now. Fucking racist ass. Yeah, I'm fucking out there, bro.
But he's saying, I will fuck the house up. That is more legal action. And how'd the window get broken?
Shit, go to court, bro. You fucking I got fucking what the hell? What court, bro? I need these motherfuckers in my house. I got a fucking mirror. He's a fucking racist piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I'll be the racist. Fuck, I'm about to take that as a fucking thing.
According to the order, if they don't leave, I have the right to have their asses arrested. Hopefully the police understand that, because that's what the order says. It is interfering with official court business or something similar to that. Yeah, something like that. There's, literally, when I received the writ at home, I could have drove straight over here and set him out at that moment. That's the way the law is. And I tried to be decent with him.
How can you be racist and have black step kids?
I haven't made that comment to them.
Okay.
That's
I'm just wondering.
it's an argument you can't win.
Oh, I know.
I mean, and honestly, if I say that to somebody, that makes me look like a racist
know,
trying to get out of
I
it.
know. And
Yeah.
But it's only because you're white.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Like I said to Jess, is it racism to not pay your rent? How'd the window get broke?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Oh, their story, and I think their story is true. It could be false, but I think it's true. Based on what I saw, is the bottom piece was up, and the window hadn't been installed quite right, and it has that swing open to clean, and it swung all the way open and hit the bottom and shattered because there was glass all the way out here.
Oh, wow.
So their story made sense.
Yeah.
So I assumed that they were telling me the truth. It's possible, because of the domestic violence that I think was going on in there, that there was something else, but I don't have proof of that either. So I don't have a right to say anything about possible domestic violence because I
Right.
don't know if it's true.
Right.
Are both their names on the lease?
Plus the paperwork is their names and all inhabitants.
Gotcha. Smart. That's very smart. You do that with all your properties, right? Okay.
Yeah. Whenever I file an eviction. Yeah. Because otherwise they can have a friend living with them who's not on the eviction. You show up to set them out,
Turns
and
into
that,
another eviction.
yeah, it becomes a real mess.
Yeah.
It makes things very difficult. I'm such a horrible person doing the fix-up. This place is 10 times better than when they were moved in. I was hoping that it would be easy and you would get an easy $75 for doing nothing.
I know. Now you owe us a couple more grass cuts.
Yeah.
Or at least dinner.
Smart ass.
Yeah, dinner would be nice.
That's how I paid my last people that helped me. With this one a couple years back, I didn't give them rent credit. I took them out to dinner.
Yeah. Mom,
I think I did give them a small credit too.
Mom said she might be on like the social committee or something.
No,
for whatever.
she's getting involved in a couple.
Yeah, so one of them was like social committee, and she's got to do like the winter thing or
Party,
whatever.
Christmas
Yeah.
party, winter party, whatever
Yeah.
you want to
So she
call
already
it.
asked me to be the bartender.
I don't know if
Well, it
I've
depends
never
on-
been to their winter party, so I don't even know if they do alcohol there or not.
Well, I mean, it would partially probably depend on the venue as well,
Yeah.
as to whether
kind
the
of license
venue,
they
yeah, and whether they would allow outside bartending.
Yeah, because if you get a venue that already has staff bartenders.
Because I mean, if I could basically pick up Matt's business essentially and start doing event bartending and stuff, I would totally do it in a heartbeat.
You know what?
You've never seen.
That would be a
good
nice
money.
way. Well, that might
Good
be a
money.
nice way for you to start your own business. Be
I've thought
your
about
own
it.
be your own boss.
Yeah.
Move gradually in that direction.
Talk to Matt, see what he needed, because he didn't have any kind of, he had a serving license, but he didn't have a liquor license. So he couldn't supply the alcohol. The
But he could
customers had to supply the alcohol, but he
Oh.
could serve the alcohol.
I didn't realize there was
Yeah.
two different
Yeah.
types.
Because at a wedding, being a wedding, they had to supply it. It was in the wedding fee, not in his fee, so he could charge less, which made it more.
Yeah.
Didn't know there was a difference in that licensing.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 different.
That's
beverage
how
licenses.
like the strip clubs and stuff that are like BYOB, they don't have a liquor license, so they're not able to have the liquor on site of their own and resell it, but
Right.
they have a serving liquor license.
Because a lot of those liquor licenses, you have to like buy them from somebody else. They don't issue a whole bunch of new ones.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by.
It is, yeah, and it's a whole thing to go through
Yeah,
to
I'm-
get it.
I've heard that liquor licenses are real difficult.
Yeah. Because
Especially
I mean,
depending
I'd
on
love
where
to
you're
have my
at,
own
too.
bar. I mean, 100% honest, I'd love to have my own bar and restaurant. That'd be dreamy, but they fail so easy that it's too much of an investment for a potential failure. Is that the fourth one?
Yep.
Damn.
We're probably part-
They're calling in higher ups to make sure that they do the right thing,
Right.
and that's understandable.
He's muscly. He could take somebody down real quick. Damn.
Would it be you?
I wouldn't mind, but I'm just saying.
Well, hopefully this job will get me more in shape. Lifting.
Me being back on my feet instead of in a desk all the time. Oh, I haven't got a definite answer from Will yet. On like when or whatever.
I got through to him on Messenger. Apparently, I sent him a message on his old account.
Yeah, he's got like 3 of them because he keeps getting like Facebook jailed constantly for stupid stuff.
Wow.
Man, I could have taken it down.
I tried to.
I know a little bit of a nap.
Before DJ came on there and jumped on me and said, I'm going in there now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't tell him until right before because with the whole thing.
So this says it has to be done within 10 days.
Correct.
Of the writ of restitution.
Right.
Correct.
Or my rights expire.
Then if it's not done, basically I would say if it's not done 10 days after that day, then yeah, you'd have to go back and do a 30-day eviction.
Correct.
So technically, we're still within that 10 days, so we can't force them to do it. If it
That's
was
not
past
my
the-
understanding of the law. This is
Well, that's coming
their
from the supervisor.
their rights expired the day that they were served.
Right.
I have
And it says right there, the move must be completed within 10 days.
right, so I have
So-
the right to do it now.
So they
'Cause-
have. It has to be. Within
Then
10
I
days
would
of
ask
the
you to
red
call your
restitution.
attorney, because I'm telling you that is
Well,
not
you
the
can
law,
talk to him 'cause
and
it's within 10 days of.
because they've already lost the case in court and been evicted.
Right.
This is my right to remove them, and literally the day I receive this, I can remove them. So I could have come over Sunday and then put them to the street.
We're not going to remove them.
No, it's according to my understanding, you're here to have them leave, and if they interfere with me removing their property, that's a violation of the interfering with court process or whatever. I forget. I don't know what the term for it is. Pardon?
Contempt.
I'm not. It's in here somewhere. I thought.
Contempt. But we don't enforce contempt.
Okay, but I have the legal right to go in there, change the locks, and remove them.
Not by that paperwork, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Where does it say that you have the right to go right now? And
To avoid this being placed to the curb, you must vacate immediately.
Okay.
You will
have
not
to
be
give-
permitted to remove your belongings
Are you gonna
once.
yell at me?
And it's
I'm
within
sorry,
the 10
I'm not trying to
days
yell
of
at
the
you.
writ.
I'm frustrated because I know what I'm talking about, and the moment that this expires, I have to start over.
Right.
And then I get all kinds of trouble. My rights started Sunday. My rights end here. And I could have come Sunday and removed them.
With the eviction process, you have to give them a 3-day notice.
Done. I've got a
have to
court
give them-
judgment. This is based on the court
Then
judgment.
you have to give them that one. And then there's a 30-day eviction
No.
notice.
No.
I'm telling you that I've been doing this for 20 years.
No, the 30, they've already
20
lost
years.
in court.
Okay.
Then I'm asking you to call your prosecuting attorney and find out for sure,
I'm
because,
not going to. Because this is a civil thing.
yeah, but you're here to ensure that they
The
don't
bailiffs-
attack me.
The bailiffs.
No, in Miami County, we do it.
I've been doing this for 20 years, sir. I have never evicted somebody in 20 years.
Just 2 years ago, I had the same thing over
I have
here.
never evicted somebody in 20 years. The bailiffs and the sheriff's office are the ones that take care of that, not the city of Piqua.
No, I do. I'm just asking you to protect me while I change the locks, because they're supposed to leave.
They have 10 days from that
No,
notice.
they had the whole court. We've been at this for over a month. They were given a
Says it right there
30-day.
on the front, within 10 days.
That's my rights. This is within means my rights expire in
They
10
have
days.
rights
It doesn't.
too.
Yes, they have done those rights. I gave them a 30-day notice. I gave them a 3-day notice. I went to court. I won in
And they're
court.
going to get their stuff out.
Yeah, and then as soon as they delay me, as they have delayed for the last 6 months, playing games with me, making promises, breaking them, that kind of thing, as soon as they make this expire, I lose literally thousands of dollars.
I didn't tell you to rent to them.
I understand that,
So
but
you'll
I'm
get a
what
30-day eviction notice because that's the next process.
No, that's not the next process.
I'm sorry. What he's saying is he's already done the 30 days.
I have done all that. This is the
Where's
final.
30 day? Why didn't you get them out after that 30-day?
Because I couldn't legally, because I had to go to court. Because I had to get this from the judge that allows me to set them to the street. I
You
can't.
have to give them 10 days.
No, I do not.
If you go in, you're going to get in trouble for trespass.
So you're going to arrest me for doing what's my right?
Right? Because you're violating that.
No, I'm not. This gives me the right
If
officially.
you want to get my
Russ-
legal advice, I'm giving you my legal advice.
And I've already been through the legal process.
Okay, and
I've been through this multiple times. This is the second time I've had to come this far.
I've been doing this for 20 years. And I'm telling you what we do here in the city of Piqua.
Well, so then, my understanding is what I wanted you guys for was to protect me while I change the locks. Because this here very clearly
You
says,
come back in the next day or two to change the locks and you need us here because they're causing an issue, you call us.
that's not the way this is supposed to work.
10 days.
So I need to
You're
take
not going to
civil
strong arm me on that.
I'm not trying to strong arm you.
I am
I'm trying to
trying to
get you to
explain.
work with me.
And I am. I'm telling
So
you.
so I need to take legal action against the city for not protecting my rights.
Really?
That's what it sounds like you're telling me.
No, I'm telling you what we do at the city of Piqua.
Okay.
and go after the city. I don't care. I'm giving you free legal advice right now.
Okay. So you're an attorney.
I am giving you free legal
So
advice.
you are an attorney.
Because
Is that
I've
what
been
you're
doing this
telling
for
me?
20 years.
So you are an
We've only
attorney.
done this twice.
No, I'm not saying I'm an attorney, but if you're giving me legal advice, then you're telling me that you're an attorney.
I'm giving you legal advice because we don't deal with civil laws.
Okay.
You're in the civil-
This is a court
this is
order. This is
in the
a court
civil
order to
court.
be removed
Is it
from
in
the
civil
property.
courts? I deal with criminal law. I don't deal with civil. That's why the bailiffs are the ones that come and handle this.
That is not the way we do. That's true. And
So
Call
should
the
he call
sheriff's-
the county?
Call the bailiff's office Monday through Friday.
that is not the way this. That's the way I did it the last time. That's
And obviously this isn't going to go anywhere. So
I'm just telling you.
so. I need your name and badge number because
Lieutenant Jeremy Weber, Piqua Police Department.
I will be filing a complaint because you are failing to recommend or to protect my legal rights.
For future reference, go to the police department and get background checks on everybody.
I do that.
So this will stop this.
I do that.
And then
And that doesn't
How many times have
stop
you
it.
been
It
here?
limits it.
this is your second court order. You should have done it the first
No,
time.
this is the first court order. This is the very first court order. I don't understand what you're
You
saying.
have to get a 30-day eviction.
No, the 30-day is for things other than non-payment. 3 days for non-payment. Then you file with the court. When you file with the court, you get a hearing date. You go to the hearing date. That's what happened. They lost. They got this order, or I got this order to have them removed.
And then if they don't abide by that, I'm trying to be quiet about it. You're supposed to go get a 30-day eviction notice.
Then why would this say?
Because the courts are trying
Provide-
to help you.
No, they're trying to be fair.
They're trying
but-
to get them out for you.
Right. And state law provides that where is it here? A judgment of restitution for the premises was rendered against you. This is to them. Landlord has filed with the court the request to have you removed from the premises. If the property is not removed from the premises, it will be removed pursuant to the court order state law. State law provides that items not removed from the premises in accordance with the court policy will be placed at the curb. That's what I'm here to do, to place at the curb, to change the keys, set all their stuff to the curb, let them take it. That's what I did the last time. And that is completely what I was very clearly told by the judge in court. I've been through this.
But we don't deal with evictions.
Okay, so then,
Call the bailiff.
nope, but then I can go in and change the locks.
And then you get arrested for trespass.
And then false arrest because this gave me that permission.
Look at the paper. It says you have to give them 10 days.
No, it does not say that. It says I have to act within 10 days.
Within 10 days.
That is the time for me to act. That is my deadline. That does not mean I come on the 10th day. That's not what that means.
Move out must be completed within
Must be completed within. That's English.
move out within 10 days.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it has
but
not
this
been
is
10
my
days,
right to show up and set them to the
It hasn't
street.
been within 10 days of the writ of restitution. Which,
That's-
if you want to go with the 4th, that's still tomorrow, or the 5th, which would be Sunday. So by tomorrow or Sunday, then they would
That-
have to be out.
That is, then I'm asking you to call your
We
prosecutor
don't deal with this kind of thing.
because
don't deal with
I'm
this
telling you, you are violating my rights
No,
here.
you are not. I
We
am
can
telling
call
you.
the prosecutor on Monday, but it's Friday at 5:20. There's not going to be anybody at the courthouse.
I'm talking about the city prosecutor.
And I'm telling you right now, we're not going. This is a civil issue.
And this is a court order. All I'm asking
We
you to
not
do is,
file charges for contempt.
I'm not asking you to
They
do
are
that.
filing charges. That's what they are. If they're in violation of the 10-day order, they're in contempt of Magistrate Zool's orders. You have to
Magistrate
go-
Zool's order was for me to set them to the street.
Within 10 days, they have the right to get out of the property.
No, they have. And if you, have you been in court when he's always told them you have to get out quickly because as soon as they get it, they can get out quickly.
Magistrate Zool's courtroom a lot, and I know he's trying to help.
Yes, he's trying to be fair. That's the one thing I like about him is he is fair and even-handed
telling you-
between both parties.
To help you from criminal and civil litigation, you need to give them their 10 days.
That is not what he
And
says.
then you take them back
So
And then
what you're saying is that,
magistrate says the
and
day
then I'll get another one of these, and I'll come out here, and you won't do it again.
I won't, because the bailiff's office is the one that comes.
Not in Miami County. That's true in other counties, but not in Miami County.
So why did you tell her the 14th?
I did not tell her that. Would you let me talk for 1 second? I said that my writ expired on the 14th.
Is this you? Is that you? Is that your phone number?
It looks like it. I said that the writ expires on the 14th. So I was trying to be decent with them and say, because I told them on that date that they needed to be out quick. And then when they came back and said they had some issues, trying to be a decent guy, I said, okay, how about if you're out by Friday, and this was last Friday originally, if you're out by Friday, I will forego any legal action to sue you for non-payment.
Okay.
And they said, well, that's fine, but we need a little bit more time. And
You said this to her verbally?
no, that was on the text.
It's not in this text.
Well, I don't know if I have all the texts or if I know that I have them printed off at home.
Now, what you text is the ID is you were notified first day and I get my copy.
Yeah,
The
and
date on the writ is August 4th, so August 14th should be the final day. That's what
for me to react, they've deleted the other ones. I'll see if the rest of it's on here or
the
not.
sheet from the last time I had this several years ago. And then the next message you sent was August 14th. They'll be out.
Okay. Here, I go all the way back.
You gotta help me get out
Yeah,
tonight.
they'll be out by the 14th. That was the date.
No, that was not the date.
you sent her.
No, look at my texts.
Okay,
Because they've deleted their text. I keep every text I ever send.
Did you send that one?
That is part of a
Thing
conversation.
is you're arguing with them and they got it right here to get the stuff out of the house.
Then we'll wait and they can take it out and I'll rekey it here in a few minutes.
His mom's at work. I have to go now. We had to the 14th.
No, you didn't. You had till last week.
know.
No, my offer was that if they were out by today, I would not sue for back rent.
Where'd the 14th come from?
That was the date that was the expiration of my.
Sue for back rent. They were only a month behind to start with.
No, they were over. I think they're up to almost $2,000 now with everything that's.
Because I have the receipts from his mom where she's been paying you as well.
Because see, it started here. If you are out by Friday evening and have the keys to me and the property in decent condition, I will not move forward with the second cause of action where I sue for back rent. They said, could you extend that until next Friday?
They're not saying you need to be out on the 14th. They're just saying you're not gonna sue
No,
them.
exactly.
If they're out.
Exactly. That's my point. I had the right to set them out as soon as I got this, and I was trying to be decent with them.
In 10 days.
You've been here for an hour.
And I get here at this time, and it's clear that they have no intent of getting it out because nothing has been done.
Half the stuff is out of the house. I personally moved.
I have.
What are you talking about? I personally moved half their shit.
We're not getting anywhere with this argument.
We're not getting
I'm just.
You're saying they're not trying to move, and I'm telling you, over the last week, I have personally moved half the shit out of this house.
Well, then let's get the rest out so I can rekey it because I'm busy tomorrow.
You want me to get it? Well, I don't get it big, but I don't mind. But you want me to lose money?
I'm already out thousands of dollars from sitting
here.
here.
Schedule on what you sent them.
No.
You took them to court. You also texted them, and you said the 14th.
So in other words,
That's
from
what
now
you
on, never be decent with anybody come the first day.
know what you
No,
wanna
no,
do.
because that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm never going to try to work with people.
Okay,
And if that's the case, they would have been evicted back in April at
and we
least.
would have got him out by the time the
This
court
is
date.
what happens when you become a landlord.
I understand that. But my problem is not that. I realize what I'm dealing with them. I'm saying that this is not being honored.
Not all how you want to deal with
It is
your other
being honored.
landlords, your other customers. I'm telling you, dealing with my son, you told him the 14th. That's what we based it around. We've been moving his stuff out.
So never try to be decent with anybody.
Listen, you
That's
can
what
do
you're telling
you
me.
want to do in life.
Because they've literally not been current since January, and I've kept trying to work with
I live the
them.
way I
He's trying to be civil with you. He's
I'm
saying
trying
that-
to be civil. I'm just frustrated.
I understand you're frustrated. Let's take a step back.
You said the 14th.
They're
so
working
that's
on
what
moving
me and his
things
wife
They're
out.
based
saying
it
that
on.
they're going to be out
They will
by
be out.
tomorrow evening, correct?
the latest.
What time?
I have
roughly?
no clue. I can call
Let's
his mom.
say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Come back at 6, 7 o'clock. If they're not out by that point,
They're not going to enforce this
But here-
because then they're going to make me wait till whatever day because that's not what the law
That's
says.
the truth.
Because
First of all,
Well, then Monday.
City police officers don't enforce those. The
No,
sheriffs
the-
and the bailiffs do.
No,
I'm telling you.
I understand they don't. Their job is just to protect me and allow me to
Their
do what
job
I
is
have the
come out
right
if
to
there's
do.
a disturbance in the midst
Right,
of the
and I'm just here trying to take my legal rights.
It's not
Yeah,
legally his
ego and
job to
emotionally.
enforce it.
No, I know. Only thing I wanted them here for was to keep the peace. That's really all I wanted them for.
Sounds like
I mean,
they're
they
trying to
could've been-
cooperate to be out by
I
tomorrow.
could have been a
Worst
dick and
case,
said, fuck it, we'll wait till Monday.
Yeah,
Because
and-
technically they won't
Monday
be open till Monday. So as long as he's out by Monday, you don't have a case.
And then if he's not out, this expires and I have to
It
start
doesn't
over.
expire
And
before Monday. It's civil law, business days. It's stated in every case. I know. I used to be a criminal. I've dealt with the criminal side. I'm a paralegal. I deal with the civil side. And I'm telling you, that doesn't expire until Monday when they open
that's the
again.
point. Expire.
Expire.
I have rights
then
now.
You're legally culpable in any way that you're talking about. But until then, you're fine. You're not out any money. You ain't gonna gain no more money by putting him out today than you would by putting him out Sunday.
I'm trying to.
I mean, honestly, you don't lose anything.
After I show all these pictures, nobody's gonna want to.
you're gonna get a job, man.
Whether he leaves today or he leaves Sunday, you lose no more money than whatever you feel like you've already lost. So honestly, you're stressing about nothing. I'm telling you, I'm giving you my word as his father, they won't be here on Monday. Nothing. None of their property, not my grandchild, nothing. You are free to change the locks, change the windows, paint the house. You can set this motherfucker on fire for all I care.
No, that would be a
They
criminal
won't
act.
be
I'm not
here.
doing that. I'm not going to knowingly commit a crime. But I know what you're trying to say.
As a man, they won't be here come Monday when the court's open. You can do what you want. Go crazy.
So that would
This
be
is my
no longer
suggestion.
trespassing if you
It
come
will
in on
no
Monday.
longer be trespassing. You can kick the door
This is
in,
my
knock the window out,
suggestion.
do what you want to do.
This is my suggestion. Sunday evening, come here. Check it. If they're
Okay.
here,
Here, this is
or
my
anything like
hold
that,
on.
I will give you
then
my
on Monday
cell phone
morning,
number.
as soon as they open,
Sunday evening,
you need to be at the
you can
court.
call my phone and I will tell you if it ain't out by Sunday evening, I will come over here personally and get it all out before I go to work at 11 o'clock. You can call my phone and I'll tell you you are free to do what you want. And if they ain't out by Monday, and let's just say I don't keep my word, kick the door in. That's your
No.
legal right. Do what
I
you
think
go
I
crazy.
think I would have a problem if I kicked the door in
Well,
because
however,
because
use the key, whatever it
he
is.
could make the argument
I don't
that
know what
I'm
landlords do. Use a key, get a
no
whatever.
no but
They won't be-
based on his assessment, which I disagree with, but based on his
But
assessment,
you're disagreeing with. Do you understand that civil?
no, I totally get that.
That's
I was a
what I'm
paramedic firefighter for 25 years. I've been involved in all kinds of
Even if
stuff.
he didn't like him and he wanted to put him out legally, he can. He has no standing to make him leave here.
You need
His
to bail him
only
from
standing is to stop a
what?
disturbance.
This enough right here. Anybody take a look
That's
at
it. All he can do is stop a disturbance.
Throw 'em up in the air.
Let's just say it was Monday and you have that paperwork.
So
he can't put him out.
let me ask you a question. Based on your assessment, would your attitude be different if I had something from Zool that clarified what I'm saying? I'm just talking about for the future, because
You have to deal with the bailiff's office.
That's what he's telling
they
you.
stopped doing that in Miami County
No,
years
they
ago.
didn't.
If it's not them, it's the sheriff's department.
That's their job.
In
It's a
20
civil
years,
litigation.
I have never done this. 20 years.
And he's chased me 4 times in 20 years. So like, he knows what he's talking about.
I've been doing this a long
That's when they
time.
say you need to go now. Or
We've never done
right.
it.
It's the sheriff's office that
Because
sheriff's
they,
office-
because they stopped doing that, did the writ as my way of being able to hire my own people to do it.
The courts deal with the sheriff's office. The bailiffs are a portion of Miami County offices.
Right.
So they take care of it.
So if I have something from him in the future that says that you're wrong about that, what would your attitude be? Let's say we showed up a year from
You're
now.
not going to have something to
You're
say.
gonna, you're gonna
Okay, let me have this conversation.
Send the bailiff out here.
I understand you've been respectful, and I actually appreciate that. So I apologize for my frustration coming out after you.
Thanks to every black person around me.
if
You know what? You really need to drop the racist thing. I have 2 black kids, okay?
I don't give a fuck. Who calls black people color?
Anyways,
bro? I don't want to hear none of
it's going to be through the sheriff's office.
I have 7.
I have never done
No.
an eviction. Nobody at the Pickle Police Department.
But what
has
I'm
ever done
saying
an
is,
eviction.
let's pretend that I'm correct and you misunderstand it. Let's pretend that.
Okay.
If I then have something in writing from the judge, signed by the judge, that says that that is in fact the way it works, what would your attitude be a year from now when this happens again?
If I get other notice that things have changed through the court system and we are now in charge of doing evictions, then I will do my
I,
job.
I wouldn't say that it's that.
You have-
It's I'm here acting to remove, and only job you would you just leave me alone, woman. The only lost my train of thought. The only idea here is keep the peace, and if somebody tries to get in the way of me doing what I'm supposed to be allowed to do, then that action.
You have the full legal, it says on this date and this time, you are allowed to change the locks and move them out. I would do that.
Bailiff said that's gonna do it, but okay.
You can read that and reread it.
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to find the term that I was looking for because I know exactly what the judge has told me, and I
You have
absolutely.
You have 4 police officers here telling you the same thing.
Can you call your damn mom? She won't leave my.
Told me to go fuck myself,
Well, she won't leave the phone alone.
It's called an
I told
order
her
to
we got a
vacate.
handle on it.
That's the term you're looking for. It's called an order to vacate.
I'm talking. I can't talk now.
You had 4 officers here, and they told you the same thing.
I'm not trying to argue this moment. I'm trying to figure out for the future how because
You need to talk to the bailiff's office.
okay, but let's presume that I'm right. How do I prove that to you in the future? That's my question.
Then it's not going to happen because you do
Okay,
not
let's
do it.
pretend. Just give me the answer I'm at. No, I'm not asking you to change.
Hold on, Evan. Hold on 1 second. I know this because of previous dealings. The city police will not do anything with civil at all.
I'm not
Will
talking about civil. That's not what I'm saying.
But this is
I am
civil.
saying you're telling me that my rights don't exist here.
No, he's telling you.
No, he's telling you you need to talk to the sheriff's office
Anything
and the
involving
bailiff.
the
Okay,
court system is a
okay,
civil issue.
okay. So you're saying that the bailiff has to do it. I'm telling you, what if I had something in writing that from the judge that says that the bailiff in Miami County does not do that anymore?
And in parentheses underneath it, it'll tell you to contact the sheriff's office.
No, but I'm.
A sheriff deputy would come out here and serve paperwork or whatever.
Just like
and
we don't
enforce
serve
it.
protection orders, we
What?
don't serve evictions, we don't serve any of that. That's
All
all
that paperwork
deputies.
is
So all I'm trying to figure out is what, if I find out that I'm right, what I need to do to prove to you in the future that I'm
We
right.
spend half of our life
Just
here.
call the
You're not
sheriff's
right.
department in the future. Don't call the
The
city
sheriff
police.
won't come in. This is Piqua. This is not.
They have
This is
jurisdiction in
Miami
They
County.
still have jurisdiction.
Okay, I did not think that was the case.
Sheriffs are county officers. They can go anywhere.
But I thought there. Yes,
They could arrest somebody right
yes,
here.
but I thought that if they were called here, then they would say, well, that's a Piqua matter first.
For
If it's
civil,
a-
Am I not in?
take it. For criminal matters, it would be us. If they called us because they're fist fighting, it'd be our issue. But because it's a civil issue, it'd be a deputy issue because they're court deputies. You understand?
That's what the difference is.
Yes.
Okay.
We
So
handle criminal law.
so
The only thing that we ever deal with,
okay,
the court order paperwork
Okay.
is child custody.
okay.
That's the only thing that I ever deal with, and we deal
Okay.
with it
And most of
today.
the time,
Well, well, then, in that case,
Like a court order.
in that case,
saying
can we have a sheriff's deputy stop here so I can discuss something with him?
Person gets his kid now.
you're not going to get anywhere.
But if
You
it's
can
like
call the
visitation
sheriff's
stuff,
department, they're going to tell
somebody
you the
saying,
same
my
thing.
dad
You have to
works
file
with
a
kid,
no
dad,
fee.
you see my kid? That's civil.
I'm just asking whether you can call one so I can discuss that because I want to know that.
Yeah, because it's a
Call them
consent
For the-
and speak to them on the
basically what
phone.
this is.
They're all out at the fair.
we can't
They're chasing a kid down in Huber Heights with a knife right now. They don't have the time to come here right now. The sheriff's department.
Okay, that I can understand. That I can respect. But I'm
I'm going to tell
if
you,
if that's the
I'm
case.
saving you time. They're going to tell you to contact the courts on Monday morning.
And
it
by
sounds
then,
like these-
everybody's out. So
these-
there's-
Provided they don't break the word as they have done 1,000 times. Hopefully, this man is honest enough to
not.
make.
He's not.
At the moment, I have some faith in him, and I'm hoping for
The
that.
only time he ever screwed me over was in a trial.
We go with that shit.
If he says they're going to be out by no later than Sunday, they'll be out.
So your best bet is to wait. Because Mr. Burge will help get this taken care of. And if he doesn't, you need to contact the courts on Monday.
Okay,
All right?
I strongly disagree with you, but I do.
People disagree with me every day. My wife's going to disagree with me 5 times.
Only 5?
Yes.
Only 5? How the hell do you do that?
What's your secret?
He'll go to bed at some point. That's why it's only 5.
Oh.
Hopefully this all works itself out.
And she's a probation officer. She tell you things.
Okay.
All right.
Sir. What's your name, sir?
Dion.
Dion?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you never heard my bag. Try not to be open until my action.
That's my phone number.
I'll call you when we're done.
If you would please. Because you seem to be
Yeah.
reasonable.
Good.
I used to be like him, though, but I just